Here's a SOFO guide on how to submit an expense report. SOFO officers and students employed at NU should have access to submit their own reimbursement requests through NU Financials in what is called an expense report. We strongly encourage SOFO officers to confirm a student's employment with them before submitting to the SOFO transaction form. It is very important that before submitting an expense report, you have direct deposit set up in MyHR. So to do so, you are going to go to northwestern.edu/myhr, and from there, you're going to log in. You're going to click Pay, and on the left side, you're going to click My Direct Deposit and then set up your banking information. Now we will go back to NU Financials and log in, and if you are locked out of NU Financials, you will not be able to proceed to the next step. Officers are currently getting access to NU Financials on a quarterly basis, so please be patient. And if you are a student employee that has been locked out, please email SOFO Transactions with a screenshot showing you are locked out, and we will work to get you access. If you are able to log in, it will bring you to a page that looks like this, where you will click Expenses, and then Create Expense Report. Then you'll fill out the information that best matches your receipt and your event, so you have a lot of business purposes to choose from. Please be as descriptive as possible. Try to use wording that is similar to what you use in the ASG funding line if you are using ASG funds. Additionally, you are going to add your expense supervisor. If you have Evelyn or Anna Laura, please click them. If not, please click your direct supervisor. Next, we are going to add our receipts, so you want to make sure that they are itemized with vendor name, date, location, and the last 4 digits of the card used. If you have multiple receipts, you can upload them here as well. Try to keep them in one PDF file if possible. This is also where you upload any additional information, such as bank statements if your receipt is missing the last 4 digits of the card. If you are using the same funding line for all your expense lines, or if you only have one expense line, you can use accounting defaults. So you're going to want to press Show All. You're going to put 731 for fund. For department, you can choose between ASG, operations, or gifts. For PC bus unit, you are going to want to put NWUNV. And this is all sensitive, so you have to put this in order or it will not work. Next, you're going to put in your project ID, and your group name should pop up, and activity is going to be 01. Then we can press Done. Next, we are going to add an expense line per receipt. So here we are going to fill in the details of this one receipt, so we are going to match the date. For expense type, you'll have a lot of options to choose from. Pick what works best. If you can't find anything that works, please use other expenses. Remember, if you are doing group meals, to add the additional attendees' names. So once I press supplies, I put in the description. I like to put in the vendor name and a little bit of what I bought, like an explanation. Next, for payment, you are going to put personal credit card, as that will make sure that you are getting reimbursed. And you're going to want to put in the subtotal. Remember, Illinois state tax cannot be reimbursed. From there, you can click accounting details, which is what we did earlier with accounting defaults. Once you have all your expense lines ready, you're going to press Save and Submit. Next, you will click Budget Validation, and this will take a while, but you should see on the left side that it will say the budget status is provisionally valid. And once you have that, you can press Submit. Now you have successfully submitted your expense report, and if you want to check the status of it, you can go to your active expense reports and kind of see where it is in the approval phase. Remember, if you are a SOFO officer, you are a project approver, so you will need to log into NU Financials and go to your approvals to approve expense reports that have been submitted on behalf of your organization.